Hi everyone, Christian from MacDon again. We're here today with this brand new shiny FD2 PLUS, and we're going to convert the cutter bar from flexing to rigid mode. The Plus is for flexible cutter bar. When you receive your FD2 PLUS, it will already be in flexible cutter bar mode. If for whatever reason you decide that you don't want the flexible cutter bar, you can lock it into rigid mode. So I got to open up the panel, so do you want to see me stick my finger in the hole? Remove the center right multi-tool. And next we will remove the Cutterbar tool. So to perform this procedure, we're going to need some tools. We're going to need an 18mm socket, a ratchet, a torque wrench, if you're lucky enough, an impact gun, and some instructions. And last but not least, our double barrel Cutterbar tool. Drop the safety prop so we don't get squished. So inside our Cutterbar tool are the actual Lockout Shims. So you can see both sides. This contains more than enough than you'll probably need. It's a one size fits all, so depending on the size of your header, you may have a bunch of these left over. So now that I've located my leaf spring, I'm going to mark on the top the location because I need to remove this cutter bar deflector and the deflector hold down clip. So now I'll remove the guard bolts. There's the guard bolts. There's the cutter bar poly. And now we'll remove the deflector and the hold down clip. Notice how the deflector tucks in underneath the one beside it on the right. So now we'll apply some upward pressure to the cutter bar, and now we can insert our lockout. In some locations, you may have a hold down that needs to be removed. Install your tool, raise up, and install your lock. So now repeat this procedure as many times as necessary until each leaf spring has a lockout installed on it.
The number of leaf springs on your FD2 PLUS is determined by its size. It will range from 8 on a 30-foot header to 16 on a 50-foot header.
And now we'll reinstall our deflector poly and guard bolts. So we'll insert that underneath the adjacent one. Make sure to install the deflector hold down clip so that the curve matches the curve in the deflector. Take your cutter bar poly and bolts from underneath. Hold down. And now we'll torque this to 85 Newton meters or 63 foot-pounds. At any location where you've disturbed a hold down, you'll want to check the clearance between the hold down and the section. So that's a little bit too tight there. We'll back that off a little bit and set that back to spec. So now just repeat this all the way down until all of your deflectors are reinstalled. This position doesn't have a hold down. It only has the deflector hold down clip. All right, the cutter bar is now in the locked position. Now to convert this back into flexing mode, we'll just reverse the process. See, we got the extended magazine on this one. And install the retaining clip. Good Lord. Install the retaining clip. Install the retaining clip. Now that we're done, we'll return the Cutterbar tool to its storage location. And now the Set It Right multi-tool. So if you're looking for some MacDon products, check out the Gear Shop, where you can find things like belt buckles, socks, t-shirts, more t-shirts. Did I mention t-shirts? Hats, lots of hats, all available at the MacDon Gear Shop.